Coming up next on Good Taste.
I love this.
Time to count down the top 10 dishes of the season.
Whoa.
But where do we even begin?
Oh my goodness, that's fabulous.
How can you pick a favorite from so many winners?
It's different.
It's West Texas different. I love it.
What amazing dish stood out like no other?
I am honored you shared it with us.
And later, we'll raise a glass to the very best vino of the season. Plus, these aren't your average fish tacos. Get ready for a sensational smoky treat.
That's fantastic.
Time to dig into the very best of Season 10. Good Taste starts right now. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Good Taste. I'm Tangi Patton. What a stellar season, right? We've met some incredible people and filled up on some amazing dishes. With all those memorable bites, how do you pick a favorite? It's impossible, but some dishes are so out of this world, we've got to give them another turn in the spotlight. Here are the top 10 dishes of Season 10. We're gonna get things rolling with the crawfish etouffee from Poche's Seafood Shop in College Station. At Poche's, you'll feel right at home and right in the heart of Cajun country.
It's very cute in here.
It's definitely the best.
Poche's celebrated crawfish etouffee isn't just a fan favorite, it's Chef Johnny's favorite too.
The crawfish etouffee.
You'll feel the Louisiana pride and the love in every bite. At number 9, it's the baked stuffed flounder from Good Vibes in Pearland, filled with all kinds of seafood surprises.
Our boiled shrimp and our lobster and our lump crab.
Wow.
So lots of seafood in.
Well, it looks pretty good like it is. I mean, I could dive in and eat it before we do anything else
That's
to
right,
it.
that's
This
right.
looks great.
Their unique tableside flaming s'mores are outstanding too.
Cheers.
Dish number 8 comes from La Gloria Brooks in San Antonio. This smoky mixed grill is as good as it gets.
Oh, I love it.
Don't miss the delicious machito platter.
It feels like you were at a family's backyard barbecue, just elevated a whole bunch.
It's elevated all right. This popular platter gives you a little bit of everything from the mixed grill. It is simply divine.
You can have a little culinary heaven right here.
Coming in at number 7, the ridiculously good jumbo scallops from Azzurro at the Woodlands. Azzurro Coastal Cuisine rises up like a gorgeous jewel of the Amalfi Coast.
It just gets all homemade and it's fresh and it tastes just like Italy.
The jumbo seared scallops truly taste heavenly, perfectly prepared and served with creamy cauliflower risotto. These scallops are exquisite.
Fresh food, fantastic seafood, Italian style.
For dish number 6, get yourself to North Street Curry Shop in San Marcos, where Indian meets Tex-Mex. The chicken tikka masala taco is a must. If you've never had Indian Tex-Mex fusion, you're in for a treat. Just look at this taco. Instead of a tortilla, it's a paratha, packed with creamy chicken tikka masala, aromatic coconut rice, cabbage, queso fresco, cilantro, avocado, smooth jalapeno crema, and homemade tamarind date chutney.
Like a curry taco. It has like flavor I never had before. It's insane.
Number 5 is a side dish, but boy, is it tasty. Piaf's Scratch Kitchen turns out one favorite after another. Like this stunning creation, charred cauliflower. A full head of cauliflower fried in soy oil, then covered with a tahini yogurt sauce and dill, sprinkled with Marcona almonds, pistachios, pine nuts, and dried cranberries. C'est magnifique.
Amazing.
Have you had enough? Ready for more? We're down to the final 4. Coming in next is the crazy good chicken fried chicken from Southern Dough. Southern Dough is a modern spin on an old-fashioned slice of Americana.
So amazing. The food is delicious.
It's all delicious here, but the Southern chicken fried chicken might just be the star of the show. Fresh chicken breast, deep fried to a golden crisp.
It's fantastic. It's light. It really is.
Their pies are pretty fantastic too. A big fan favorite, and mine, is the peanut butter pie.
Whoa, I love this.
Good Company Kitchen and Cantina in Houston takes our third spot with their fantastic redfish on the half shell.
Everything here is wonderful.
Especially the incredible mesquite grilled, farm-raised Texas redfish on the half shell, basted with lime butter.
It's really good, delicious.
This spot also deserves recognition for their legendary Brazos Bottom pecan pie. It's what dreams are made of.
Your pecan pie is my all-time favorite pecan pie, too, by the way.
You've had that one.
Oh, yeah.
Our runner-up this season is from Perini Ranch in Buffalo Gap, a chicken fried steak that just might be the best I've ever had. And that's saying something. Come and get it. Welcome to the best little steakhouse in Texas, where you'll find the best little chicken fried steak this side of the Mississippi.
And it is as good as my mama made.
They've got a killer dessert, too. This creative cowboy concoction is a Texas twist on strawberry shortcake.
Ew, it's always delicious.
Finally, our favorite dish this season is one we just can't stop thinking about. The brisket huevos rancheros from Burnt Bean Company in Seguin. Sunday brunch never tasted quite like this.
Whoa.
One of the best bites on Burnt Beans brunch is our top dish this season.
Our most popular signature dish for our Sunday South Texas brunches is the brisket huevos rancheros.
Smells amazing.
Made with Burnt Beans' famous brisket, this brunch dish is a bona fide star.
Oh, man.
I think Grandma would be proud, right?
I think she would, yeah. That's fantastic.
Don't miss Burnt Beans' sweeter side, the decadent bourbon peach cobbler taco is worth every calorie.
That's amazing.
It's life-changing. It's that good.
Well, there you have it, the best dishes of one incredible season. Check out our site at goodtaste.tv to view them all and get select recipes. Let's raise a toast to the dishes we'll never forget.
Hang on to your appetite because we're coming to you from the Goya Kitchens with the executive chef Fernando Deza, and we are making one delicious shrimp dish, right?
That's true. We're making an adobo, grilled shrimp, and arugula salad with passion fruit vinaigrette. That is amazing.
Yeah.
So to start, we're gonna make the vinaigrette. First, Goya red wine vinegar. Then we're gonna add some Goya minced garlic for more flavor, salad and vegetable seasoning. Then Goya passion fruit nectar.
Ah.
We're winning Goya virgin olive oil. That looks pretty good. The oil and the juice coming together. Sliced red onions, chopped cilantro.
Ah, I love it. Brighten it up.
All right. We're gonna top it up with Goya sea salt. Mix everything together and save for the next step. Now we'll get the shrimp, clean, deveined, 16-20 shrimp. We're gonna season with Goya adobo with pepper to add more flavor.
It's good on everything, truly.
Then we're gonna use some of the passion fruit vinaigrette that we made. Mix well and marinate for 10 more minutes. If you can help me out with the Goya virgin olive oil.
Ah, it's 100% olive oil, too.
Get some color in the shrimp. Shrimp is ready. Now we're gonna start plating. First, we're gonna get fresh arugula, some of the dressing, sliced mangoes.
You say mango, I say mango.
Mango.
Welcome to Texas,
There you
Fernando.
Crunchiness, gonna add some pistachios, some chopped cilantro. We finish with Goya sea salt.
I love it. We have to taste this.
All right.
Talk about a winner. We've got the recipe online. That's fantastic. That was so good. Still to come,
we're headed to Lockhart for a trip to fish taco heaven.
these are great.
Plus, we pay homage to a legendary lady who took party catering to another level.
Her motto was, "Attitude is everything."
But first, find out which wines are my favorite of the season in my wine finds.
It's a toast to the best of the best. Next. Good news, Good Taste now has a podcast. Head to our Good Taste with Tangi YouTube channel right now and subscribe with your notifications on. Our podcast is called Good Taste for the Soul. We'll share more in-depth stories about the wonderful people you see on this show, but we'll also tell other stories too. I'll see you there.
Cisco, at the heart of food and service.
All right, time for my wine finds, and today some of my favorite wines from the season. My goal this year was to keep the price point as low as possible, but still share with you guys some really wonderful wines. Think we hit the mark. We're starting with my new favorite Prosecco, Lucci, from where else? Italy. Sparklings always deliver smiles, and this Lucci Prosecco over-delivers. This Prosecco is extra dry, so one sip leaves you wanting another. This wine is only $11 a bottle. Time to stock up now. Up next, a fantastic Chablis from Louis Jadot. Easy to remember the name, simply Chablis. This wine never ages in oak, so the beautiful fruit flavors and crisp minerality of the Chablis region shine through. It's a fantastic food pairing wine and worth every cent at $25 a bottle. Up next, another white wine I'm loving, the Oberon Sauvignon Blanc, and it's made by the Michael Mondavi family. This is a refreshing and complex Sauvignon Blanc with rounder fruit notes than its New Zealand counterpart. It'll pair with a variety of dishes, including turkey, pork, pastas, and seafood. The Oberon Sauvignon Blanc is $19 a bottle. Okay, Red fans, say hello to the Luca Bosio Barbera d'Asti from Italy's Piedmont region. I absolutely love this wine with its bright bean cherries and luscious long finish. The Luca Bosio Barbera d'Asti is a delicious wine and $13 a bottle, a real deal. All right, last but not least, another wonderful food pairing wine. The Breca El Nacido, made with 100% Grenache grapes from Spain. It's a perfect wine for almost any dish and definitely a crowd pleaser. It's also one heck of a bargain too, at only $18 a bottle. Great wines at a great place. Where else? My H-E-B. Welcome back. Good taste starts at home, right? And whatever celebration you may be planning, it's nice to know there's a one-stop shop that can help you do it all. The RK Group is an incredible success story with a legacy in event services that began in San Antonio 78 years ago. It continues to this day through the Kowalski family. How did this company, which is really pretty mind-blowing how big it is now, how did this start? Because it has a very humble little beginning.
Yeah, it does. My dad was in the military, World War II. He was a pilot, flew the Burma hump. And he and my mother met at a dance. They moved here and took his $10,000 of muster money and used $9,500 to buy Uncle Ben's Barbecue on North Zazamora and used the other $500 to buy groceries. So that's how it all started.
San Antonio lost a legend in 2024 with the passing of RK Group's matriarch, Rosemary Kowalski. But her spirit lives on and continues to inspire the family business.
She's the backbone for all the hard work that we all do now. And her motto was, "Attitude is everything." So everybody, we all try to live by that motto.
And RK Group started out just catering really tiny, it wasn't called RK Group back then.
No, it was Uncle Ben's Catering. And I think the first party was St. Peter's, that's in Alamo Heights. They asked Mother to cater a party and nobody really knew what catering was.
And you guys took this and generationally have turned it into this huge company.
And we started working at the convention center. And then in the early 80s, we founded Illusions Rental and Designs, which is linens and tables and chairs and tents and things. After that came Flair Floral. RKD Studio was probably the most recent one started, and that was in the last 5 or 6 years. And they started out as sort of being an in-house provider of social media, print. You know, we've been blessed. We're in any one time, we're probably in about 32 states doing some sort of event, be it sporting events or car shows or something. So proud of everybody that's made it what it is. We never forget that our roots are here in San Antonio. No matter where we go or what we do, we know that this is home.
It's a family business, but it's so much more than just the immediate family.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big family.
I'm grateful that our kids, Travis and Jennifer, are working with their dad. And he's grateful too.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, he's been working in the business all of his life. And then to have the kids come into the business just re-energized him. And only 10% of family businesses actually make it to the 3rd generation. So it's very special.
And we hope for many more generations to come. Up next, we're smoking up some serious salmon.
I love the green apple.
It's a Texas twist on taco bliss. Next, get social with us. Follow us on Instagram at Goodtaste TV. Good Taste with Tangi is brought to you in part by H-E-B.
Okay, everybody, we are coming to you from Lockhart, Texas, the barbecue capital of the state, with your favorite pit master, Barrett Black, with the original Black's Barbecue here in Lockhart, making a fun twist on fish tacos, right?
Yeah, we're doing smoked salmon tacos, and so we're going to use the beauty of Lockhart post oak wood and make a great smoked taco.
And who doesn't love a good fish taco?
That's right. So salmon's very common. A lot of people love it, including myself.
Me too.
And so to get the most smoky flavor out of it, instead of cutting it into fillets, we're going to cut it into smaller pieces to have as much surface area as possible. We're going to leave the skin on initially during the cooking process just to help it hold the fish together. I've got a simple cure here. It's brown sugar, salt, a little paprika, and a little bit of garlic. What we want to do is just kind of sprinkle it in there, and then we're going to put these pieces in a Ziploc bag because it just keeps the cure in really direct close contact with the fish for a very long time. And so this will go in the fridge. These have been sitting overnight, and what I did is I took it out of the bag and I rinsed off all the sugar. So these have been smoking for about 15-20 minutes,
Okay.
but we want to add another layer of flavor just before they're done. We're going to baste it, of course, with Norma Jean's, my grandmother's barbecue sauce. So now we put these back on the smoker for just 5 or 10 more minutes until the internal temperature gets to 135. It's got that nice glaze on it, so now we're going to remove the skin. It's done its job, and then we just crumble that meat. And once you got a nice pile going, we can start making our tacos.
We'll have this recipe online because I can tell I'm going to be chewing for a while. This is a big bite. Cheers. Thank you. That's fantastic. I added this segment, Good Taste for the Soul, to be a bright spot of positivity, of light. The idea was truly God-inspired, and one day I'll share that part of the story. For me personally, working on these segments, writing them, researching the Bible verses and the like has been so enriching, and your feedback has been so positive. So much so that we're launching a video podcast called, what else? Good Taste for the Soul. I'm a journalist at heart, and I want to share more in-depth stories about the wonderful people you see on this show, the chefs, the restaurant owners, the winemakers. But I also want to branch out and tell other stories. For example, we'll talk to Italian celebrity chef Lidia Bastianich. Hear more from our local culinary stars whose personal stories are so inspiring. And we'll talk to best-selling authors, even medical professionals. I hope you'll join me on this podcast journey in addition to watching our TV show. If you've never listened to or watched a podcast, I think you'll really enjoy this new media. It offers so many wonderful alternatives to the mainstream media. To join in the fun, head to our Good Taste with Tangi YouTube channel, click subscribe, and click on notifications. And by all means, if you have an idea for guests or need help subscribing to the podcast, email me at goodtaste@tangipatten.com. Please know I am very grateful for you.
When in Houston, the Good Taste team stays at the Houstonian Hotel, Club and Spa and dines at Tribute Restaurant, where chefs create authentic cuisine and live fire dishes from Texas, Louisiana, and Mexico. The 27-acre resort in the Galleria area is perfect for weekend getaways or corporate events.
What a season, right? Hard to believe it's been 10 seasons of Good Taste, and we're still on a roll. Want more? We do too. That's why we've launched a brand new podcast called Good Taste for the Soul. Head to our YouTube channel at Good Taste with Tangi, click on subscribe, and click notifications on. It's gonna be a great year. Till next season, cheers to good taste. Actually, think arcade for anything you might want at your own home too.
Yes, please
Fabulous.
do. Thank you so much.
Does that work? Yeah. Well, maybe that helps. More tequila. Well, I don't want to be tipsy for the next segment. Head to our YouTube channel at Good Taste with Channy. with Channy.